I'm happy to show you an easy way to make a lot of money on eBay, but this particular one is a little bit more risky. This is not for somebody who wants to play by the rules. This is a little bit stretching the eBay rules right here. So if you want to play it this way, you gotta be super careful and listen to exactly what I tell you. First off, I don't recommend you do this for more than one particular item, just because if somebody does report you for it, you can't really do this again anymore. You're not gonna get your account banned, but they're not gonna be happy that you actually do this. Don't do this any more than actually once, because you can do this a lot, but until you get actually in trouble, that's when you should stop doing this. So be extremely careful with this method. This is a very profitable method, but you just have to be super careful. So after the warning aside, now it's time for the fun part, and actually I'm gonna tell you exactly how to make money. So this is a very simple way. All you're doing is you're going to eBay Daily Deals, which means every single day eBay has a bunch of items listed for sale that you can actually buy, and they only have one day for you to pick this item, buy it, and actually get it for a humongous % off. So what you're going to be doing is very simple, because not everybody knows about this particular section that's called Daily Deals. It means that you have an extra advantage here. So you're looking for items that are at least 50% off or as high off as possible. So here's one, 63% off, 67% off. And then the next thing you want to actually do is find an item that not only is actually has a very good % off, like this one here, 60% off. It's also an item that is selling fast, selling a lot, and you can definitely hike the price up and make money using online arbitrage. So this one, for example, is exactly the item that we are looking for. Look at how many of them sold, 2,980. This means this item is selling, and that's all the proof that you really need. Next thing you want to do is quite simple. You want to take the description of the item itself. You're going to turn this around and write it in your own words. You don't want anybody to go in here and search on eBay and find the same exact item selling. You are doing the same exact thing. You're doing a daily deal for one day only. And if somebody purchases it from you, you're going to ship it to them, and you're going to get the difference in price, which is the arbitrage, which actually means that you can't sell this for 63 bucks either. What you're going to be doing is selling the same exact item. You're going to start it up with a comfortable profit margin, and let's say 89 bucks. It's already going to give you at least a few bucks to start off, at least like 20 bucks or so of profit. And if somebody uses buy it now, then you're going to get even more money. You're going to get 30% higher profit for one item that you're listing in one day. So if every single day you're actually doing this and you're getting at least one sale, you're getting money for spending absolutely zero money in the process. Now, you have to have a one-day duration, because the sale of this particular item only lasts for one day as well. So you're just duplicating this exact listing. The most important part of this is, of course, the pictures of this item itself. Now, this is the most tricky and the hardest part here to do, because eBay doesn't like you to actually use someone else's listings pictures, which is the exact place where you can get in trouble for doing it. There's two ways to go around this. One is to take those exact images. You're going to be actually copying them and reusing them for your own listing and going against the eBay rules here. And this is pretty risky. Second way is for you to go into Google itself, try to find the same images of this particular product, try to find stock images of the product itself, and to post it up there. Now, you won't get in trouble for doing this, but it's not always something that you could actually do. So it's up to you how you want to do this particular method. Next thing you want to do is very simple. You got to use and fill up all those details, such as MPN number, UPC number, and the brand, of course. After you do this, what you're going to be doing next is putting the description of the item itself, which is just copying this particular description, changing the words around. Do not copy the images that he's using right here. You don't want to do this. The product description, try to find it somewhere else if it is possible. If it is not, rewrite this whole description in your own words, or just change it around so it doesn't look like you took it exactly from here. So after you're done with this particular listing, all you have to do is just list it up and see who is actually gonna buy it. And if this was not successful, you go back into the daily deals themselves. You're going to be finding a different kind of product, and you're going to try it again as well. And you can repeat this every single day until you start to get some sales. Now, sometimes you might find some of those items are selling very, very good, and you want to continue doing this. I do suggest for you to order one of those items yourself, so you can take your own pictures of it. And now you're actually complying within eBay rules, and you're going to make even more money. But this is a legitimate way of doing it. So this is a risky way for you, but without risk, you can't get much profit. And of course, if you do get in trouble once, don't do it again. Another way to do this, which is a little bit more risky on your part, but it is complying 100% with eBay rules, is of course to go to the daily deals. Find an item that is selling a lot, and I mean a lot. You don't want to have something that's selling only a few thousand. You want to have a few 100,000 items sold, such as this one, 33,000 items. This is already proof that this particular item is selling and people are buying it. So the next thing you want to do is wait until it goes on the lowest price possible. And the lowest price possible is here, $18 for each of those. Not only you actually get every item for $18. If you spend more than 50, you get $5 off, which makes the price of this item go even lower. And if you open your own credit card to top it off, you can lower the price even more. So you're going to buy this wholesale. You're going to buy a bunch of those. You can buy queen and king. And then you're going to actually take this particular item, ship it to your house, take amazing pictures of it, and even make a YouTube video showing how awesome this item actually is. Create a link in YouTube that goes right back to the eBay listing itself, and I do this a lot. I actually like to create a YouTube video for some of the products that I am selling myself. And then what's going to happen is, once somebody actually buys it, since you got it at $18 and the list price is around $79, of course everybody knows that nobody pays for the list price, but that's okay because it doesn't always go on sale to $18. A lot of times this is a product that is as seen on TV, and they usually sell for around 40. So you have a humongous profit margin here already for this particular product. And even if you're selling it at break-even prices, what's going to happen is that since you're going to be selling a lot of this particular item, it's going to get attention from other people who are buying things. And if they buy this item, they're actually going to, not only you're going to boost your feedback score much higher, quicker, people are also going to go and look what other things you're selling. So this could be the bait to get them into your listing. After they go and buy something from you and they'll totally enjoy it, they will look at and see what other things you have listed for sale as well, and they might want to actually buy it too. So this way you will not only grow your business fast, you'll also make money, and you're totally safe because you're playing it within eBay rules themselves. So this particular method is called wholesale buying. You're buying a bunch of products and then you're selling them at a discount rate when the price is right for you to let go with, especially during the holiday season. It's a very good way for you to make a lot of profit, but it's also a very risky way for you to do this as well, because now you're gathering a bunch of merchandise, you're paying for the merchandise up front, so you're actually taking the risk about having all this merchandise on you, and some of it might or might not sell. So this is a more advanced way for you to make money. It is how retail stores actually do this, and this is the smarter way of actually doing it as well. For the long term, if you're thinking about doing this for a very long time and making money, this is the way for you to go about this. If you want the short-term fast profit, the first method is right for you, but it is more risky.